Many have been having conversations now about white privilege in response to the death of George Floyd. One professor's tweet comparing his situation to Floyd's has been getting a lot of attention online. He and Floyd were both arrested for allegedly spending a counterfeit $20 bill. He says for George Floyd, a man his age with 2 kids, it was a death sentence. For the professor, he says it's now a story he tells at parties. It's something to laugh about. He ends by saying that is white privilege. Mark McCoy tells us his arrest happened when he was 18 years old, but having his 12-year-old daughter bring up Floyd's similar arrest now drove him to post about his experience, and it's resonating with tens of thousands of others.
There's a bit of people like seeing in that their own white privilege and never having found a way to kind of express it in the same way that like I'm well aware of it and have been aware of it since it happened, but I haven't had, a place to talk about it, I guess, in this kind of format.
Now, he says one of the things he hopes came across in his tweet was his desire to humanize George Floyd. Both McCoy and Tim Wise, an anti-racism educator and author of a number of books on racism and white privilege, say acknowledging white privilege is a first step, but that's not where it stops.
We've got to learn to listen to people of color, and Black folks in particular, and believe them when they talk about their experiences, whether that's with cops or whether that's with employers.
Wise says we must raise these issues regularly to create equality, not just when there's a crisis. He adds it's also important to let our families, friends, and colleagues know where we stand in this moment and challenge them on where they stand. He also says we need to recognize the movement has been growing for a long time now, and it will still be a long fight ahead.